Hello and welcome to the Men in Glasses channel. I am Abul and this right here is my friend Haris Mirza, aka Ash.
Main focus of our channel is going to be talking about football fixtures and what's going on in the football world, but mainly the Premier League and the Premier League clubs. That includes the Champions League and the Europa League, obviously.
So, how you doing then, bro?
I'm doing good. You? क्या हाल है?
I'm alright, bro. Doing alright.
हाँ, सही है वो।
बस चल रहा है फुटबॉल देख रहे हैं मजे चल रहे
हाँ, आजकल
हैं।
आजकल बहुत मजा चल रहा है। खुशी,
आजकल तो बहुत मजे चल रहे हैं
हर दिन कोई ना कोई फिक्चर। आज भी तो थे।
ब्रो, स्पेशली एज अ चेल्सी फैन। पॉटर जब से आए, thumbs up, so far so good.
तो आपको हमारा क्लब कब
Oh yeah. Easy to pick up.
फाइनल आउट ऑफ 10?
But what are you saying about the fixtures upcoming, man? What
हाँ,
do you think?
फिक्चर्स कहाँ से शुरू करें फिर? चेल्सी यूनाइटेड
Yeah, Chelsea United would be my preferred destination to start.
या तो फिर
You know.
आर्सेनल स्टार्ट एट द टॉप ऑफ द लीग, फिर वी कैन
Oh, throwing shots, are we? Yeah, go ahead, man.
वे
You
डाउन।
deserve the bragging rights. Go ahead.
जब तक है अबुल भाई, जब तक है।
Yeah, yeah. Short while you'll be there for, but enjoy it while it lasts.
हाँ, we play Southampton away. What do you think about?
Yeah. Man, the form Arsenal has been in, honestly, don't expect anything but 3 points at Southampton. Southampton is a side that lets in goals, and especially with Arsenal's form, they're gonna score a few past them easy.
Southampton won though. अभी किसके अगेंस्ट उनका मैच था? I think they won ना 1-0.
They
But
won against was it was it Leeds?
Leeds played Leicester. Leeds तो played Leicester right now ना आज।
Oh my bad, bro. Who do they? Well, I don't know.
उनमें
Wait, what?
उनमें Southampton था इस गेम भी 1-0 जीती है Southampton. This was
Yeah, Southampton won.
lost after Liverpool's 9-0 thrashing, पता है?
Oh, really?
Hmm?
Oh, damn, bro.
And
So Southampton won against Bournemouth.
1-0. Oh,
Hmm.
and Bournemouth was above Liverpool in the table after Arsenal beat Liverpool, obviously.
Yeah.
So,
I
चलो
mean,
thrashing about Bournemouth.
I mean, I don't know who is good for and who it's bad for. Clearly good for Bournemouth, but man, Liverpool's run of form this season has been a bit unpredictable to say the least. Don't know where it's going from here.
Will come on Liverpool as well. उसकी भी बात करेंगे.
Hmm.
Arsenal, Southampton. I see an easy win. I think we should go score a couple of goals, clean sheet, hopefully. We've
Oh yeah, oh yeah, man. Agree. Like even being a Chelsea fan, I can look at the ground reality of the way Arsenal's playing, and winning against Southampton should be an easy feat. I think.
हमारे last three games was 1-0 in a row. 1-0 against in the Europa League, then 1-0 against Leeds, and then 1-0 today again in the Europa League. So,
So what do you reckon? Like, is Arsenal running out of gas in the engine?
kind of, I can see the fatigue in the players, but
Yeah.
I expect them to win. जीतना
Yeah, expect them to win, 100%.
रोटेटेड स्क्वाड भी थी आज, तो इसलिए भी हमारा चैंप उस पे यूरोपा लीग में थोड़ा सा होता है because it's highly rotated.
But to be fair, like even with the rotational squad, like if you play Jesus and Katia and Saka, and Katia, yeah, I mean he's a replacement player, but Jesus and Saka do scream quality. So 1-0 should have been a bit of a higher margin, I think, than 1-0.
हाँ, जिस तरह की अटैकिंग लाइनअप खेली थी, बट लाइक आई फील लाइक दे weren't फिफ्थ गियर पे नहीं थे वो, लाइक शुरू से लाइक उनने थोड़ा सा
Mm-hmm.
आई वुड रादर हैव देम सेव एनर्जी फॉर साउथहैम्पटन. दैट्स मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. आज वन
Oh yeah.
जीत गए 3 पॉइंट्स. वी हैव 5 पॉइंट्स क्लियर अगेंस्ट पीएसवी जो सेकंड है. अगर हम लोग
Mm.
मैच हमारा पीएसवी के अगेंस्ट है, इवन इफ यू ड्रॉ, वी हम लोग फर्स्ट हमारा सिक्योर.
Yeah.
Glad to know that's out of the way. तो इसलिए भी
Who's in? Sorry to interrupt you, but who's in Arsenal's Europa League group?
यार पीएसवी,
Mm.
योर नॉर्वेजियन टीम, और एक स्विस
Mm.
की टीम है एफसी ज्यूरिख. पीएसवी
All right.
वो था, बट आज जीत गए तो भी 5 पॉइंट्स क्लियर, सुकून है. अगला भी उसके अगेंस्ट अवे गेम है.
Mm.
इवन अ पॉइंट सिक्योर्स अस द फर्स्ट पोजीशन, तो सुकून है.
Yeah, I mean,
तो हारे भी
um,
तो हमारा आखिरी मैच एट होम अगेंस्ट ज्यूरिख है. वी नीड जस्ट 1 पॉइंट टू सिक्योर, या 1 पॉइंट या उसका अगेंस्ट जीत गए तो सिक्योर्ड है फिर तो.
yeah, I mean, Arsenal's got it in the bag, I reckon. Europa League round of 16 in the bag already.
Second नहीं आना.
No need to discuss that.
You've secured qualification, but second नहीं आना because then you play an extra round of 32 game in January. और वैसे ही इतने fixtures piled up हैं.
Yeah,
ये
another one to the list won't be desirable.
two more to the list. Away and
Two, yeah. Oh, never mind, bro.
See,
Home and away. Fuck that, man.
अभी तो कम करना है.
Especially when it comes to Arsenal around the December, January time. Like, if you have more fixtures, it never spells anything good for Arsenal. We've seen in the seasons before, like, man, injury problems around that time, drop in form, all sorts of issues. But as long as you don't play two fixtures, I think you'll be good. Hopefully so.
यार हमारा यही है फिक हमारे पास वह फर्स्ट टीम है सही है हमारे पास वो नहीं है ना स्क्वाड डेप्थ नहीं बट द थिंग इज इस सीजन थोड़ा डिफरेंट ये है कि अक्टूबर इतना पैक्ड अप नहीं होता जितना इस साल है
Oh yeah.
तो अक्टूबर में जितने फिक्चर्स हैं दैट गिव्स अ काइंड ऑफ एन इम्प्रेशन कि जब व्हेन फिक्चर पाइल अप तो आर्सेनल कैसा होगी पहले हम लोग दिसंबर तक वेट करते थे जब दिसंबर में फिक्चर पाइल अप होता था हर दूसरे दिन फिक्चर हो रहा है तो उस वक्त समझ में आता था किसके पास है इस
Mm.
सीजन तो वर्ल्ड कप वो थोड़ा जल्दी आ गया अक्टूबर भरा हुआ है वी हैव 9 फिक्चर्स इन अक्टूबर एक महीने में 9 फिक्चर्स हमारे वी प्लेइंग
Yeah, but the thing is, bro, like there's the World Cup kind of balances that in a sense, like your players that will be going to the World Cup are going to play additional fixtures, and when comes like January time, you usually expect a lot of fatigue in the players' legs. There might be a drop off in quality. Don't I don't think piling up October with so many fixtures would mean good stuff for later.
हाँ बट लाइक गिव्स यू एन आइडिया इफ यू कैन मेक इट लाइक इफ हमारे अभी कितने फिक्चर्स हो गए एक दो तीन चार पांच पांच हो गए चार रहते हैं
Yeah,
तीन रहते हैं छह हो गए तीन रहते हैं उसमें से भी वन और वी हैवंट हमने एक भी ड्रॉ नहीं किया ना हारे
I mean Arsenal is the only team to have won all their fixtures while Liz Truss was prime minister.
हाँ Yes,
So
list first as
that's a
prime
stat
minister
you
we
should
were
be proud
first
of.
हम लोग फर्स्ट है पूरा एक प्राइम मिनिस्टर के रूल में
Yeah, man. That's a stat, man.
यार लोग एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे होंगे 5 साल 4 साल
Yeah, I mean, a prime minister reign for 44 days. Uh, very good record, especially for a team like Arsenal. But with Southampton, I think it's an easy one. I think Jesus just needs to show up a bit more because he's been off the score sheet
I
of
won't say
late.
that though, because he scored against Tottenham. He was good against Liverpool. Deadly won us the penalty against Leeds. We didn't have the ball. Second half हमारे पास बॉल ही नहीं थी उसने कुछ कर ही नहीं सकता था वो एक बाय स्टैंडर्ड था वो, और कुछ भी नहीं था वो बेचारा फिर डिफेंस में आके हेल्प करता सेकंड हाफ अगेंस्ट लीड्स वाज द वर्स्ट हाफ आई हैव सीन दिस सीजन वर्स्ट परफॉर्मेंस वी हैव वी couldn't keep the
Yeah.
ball we couldn't keep the ball रख ही नहीं पा रहे थे they pressed us out of the game खैर तो उसकी उसकी गलती नहीं I wouldn't blame Jesus for that it wasn't a bad performance from him हम अटैक
Hmm.
कर रहे तो वो क्या करेगा स्ट्राइकर क्या उखाड़ लेगा
JBH.
Jesus
Agree on that.
Liverpool के against penalty won us a penalty was a threat throughout the game. Tottenham के against he scored, so he's been a really good form though. I expect him to score hopefully.
Yeah, he should be good. Like,
तो मैंने
I
अपनी
mean,
कैप्टन से निकाल दिया तो होपफुली नहीं मारे really हैट्रिक सलीबा हैट्रिक सलीबा मारे
Saliba. Saliba. Who else do you have from Arsenal in your FPL team?
यार मैंने इस गेम वीक की वजह से मैंने हेसूस हटा दिया और उसके अलावा मार्टिनेली एंड सलीबा I triple up on them.
Yeah, I mean, makes complete sense based on the form they're in. I
एंड
mean,
मेरा फेवरेट टीम है हमेशा हर साल थोड़ा बायस रहता है आर्सेनल के अगेंस्ट उसकी वजह से थोड़ा सा
hmm.
मार भी खा रहे हैं पिछले 2 सीजंस में मगर
Bro,
इस
लेकिन I can never forget तुमने निकोलस पेप अपनी FPL की टीम में कैसे रखा था in the start of last season, bro.
आई एक्सपेक्टेड हिम ब्रो मैंने सोचा था शायद कुछ कर लेगा
Yeah, but
लिव एंड
uh,
लर्न ब्रो
yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to take an L in FPL. Nothing can always
अब
be a
देखो
win.
ना इस सीजन मैंने रखा मार्टिनेली और सलीबा फायदा हुआ ना फिर सेकंड थर्ड गेम वीक से हेसूस को भी लिया है
Yeah, I mean, I had Jesus from the start. Martinelli I had from the start. Saliba point hauls I missed out on, but I guess I can do without them.
सलीबा ने प्राइस इंक्रीज बड़ी अच्छी दी है मुझे
0.5, bro. 0.5.
6 हो गया
Pretty good. 0.6. Damn, bro. That's squad value increase. But yeah, I think it should be a routine win at Southampton for
Prediction?
Arsenal. Prediction. You say yours first, being an Arsenal fan.
I would say realistically 2-0. I expect a clean sheet. 3 clean sheets in 4 away games this season. Uh,
You know what? You know what? I'll say 1-0.
क्या scrappy 1-0 या
Uh, dominating 1-0.
dominating?
Dominating 1-0, where you'll have most of the ball, you'll create most of the chances, you'll have more of the shots out of both teams. But I just think the fatigue might kick in more and more. So I think there might be a lack of quality in the finishing. But that's just again my opinion, my prediction. But Arsenal should win it. Like that's 100% nailed on for me.
Martinelli was rested today, so I expect him to come back and be ready, you know. And Southampton,
Yeah, I mean,
that's also a good thing for us. Southampton played midweek, so
oh yeah,
they
100%,
don't have
100%.
they don't have more rest than us. Just more a day more. I mean, probably more 2 days at max, but they don't have a week's rest and have 3 days. So उन्हें भी midweek खेला. Martinelli got rest. और किसको साका को तो खिलाया. Saliba got rest. Partey got rest. Jesus.
Yeah, to be fair, like you make a good point, but I might have to change my prediction on that. I
Home
think I'll
game था
go.
हमारा and there was no traveling, so home game अभी आज वाला Southampton away है but आज तो home था, तो again एक और reason कि इनकी traveling नहीं थी तो more rest for them.
Yeah, I think I'll have to go with 2-0 as well. I'll agree with you on that. Like it should be 2-0 Arsenal against Southampton. Anything else? If Southampton manage to scrap a point from the game, will be a surprise. It will be against all odds, but I don't think that's happening. Neither do you, I don't think.
Yeah, clean sheet aspect is we've been playing good defensively. Like हमारी defensive line अच्छी खेली season. White has been extremely good this season. Like at right back expect नहीं किया था मैंने, but he's been extremely good this season. Or
Oh man.
Papu, Gabriel saved us last game. It was Gabriel who saved our ass. Honestly, even though moment of weakness, उस वक्त मैंने उसको इतनी गालियां दी हैं जब उसको रेड कार्ड, तुमने देखा है वो रेड कार्ड इंसिडेंट?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, 93rd minute, सही है. Balls throwing to the keeper. It's just keeper is gonna pick it up, and Bamford's running towards the keeper, or else the keeper won't pick it up. You know, it's 93rd minute. We're winning 1-0. Gabriel
Yeah.
in the way, Bamford pushes him from the back. सही है. He falls down. What
Yeah.
he kicks Bamford.
Oh man.
And the ref doesn't.
Shame.
Ref didn't see the push. He didn't think it was good enough. He went to the sideline. उससे बात की जो side referee होता है, linesman ने बोला penalty and a red card. So Gabriel को red card दिया और penalty दी. 93rd minute. It could have been so costly. But the only good thing
Yeah.
was कि penalty नहीं थी, red card debatable. Penalty नहीं थी because he fouled Gabriel first. तो एक दफा वो foul हो गया. After that, what happens is not a foul, is a card. Red card debatable हो सकता है, नहीं हो सकता, उस पर debate कर सकते हैं. But penalty नहीं थी. Moment of weakness could have been costly. Very.
Yeah.
But
Especially dropping points.
93rd minute, you're winning 1-0, you scraped it. तुमने पूरा second half कुछ भी नहीं उखाड़ा, कुछ भी नहीं किया. That was like watching City Watford. कुछ भी नहीं किया.
But to be honest, like for Bamford to even miss that
Missed
penalty,
penalty.
man, come on,
Goal
come on.
disallowed है उनका. So like we were very lucky.
Yeah.
मतलब सही lucky तो नहीं बोलूंगा, सही decisions थे, but it can easily go the other way. Another ref
Yeah, easily.
पता है UK
Another ref, another day. You never know what could happen.
कैसे हैं आपको तो पता है.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, since we're done talking about
हम
since we're done talking about Arsenal, I'd like to maybe move on to Chelsea United because I'm excited. I'm excited. Like
No भाई, क्या what do you think? Big game. They are all
big game for sure, man.
है ना उनके City, Chelsea, Liverpool, United. कितने points हैं उसके? Because कहाँ गया अभी? Oh, 1 point difference.
Yeah.
He's fourth, they're fifth. 1 point difference. Close.
Yeah, I mean, the past since 2017, we haven't won against United at Stamford Bridge. So,
You haven't won?
nope.
Wow.
It's always been a draw since
I don't know.
those four. I think we might have even lost like a game or two in the middle, but most of them have been draws as far as I can remember. But man, United always gives us a tough fixture, and they've been good against the top six this season, man. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I'm not very convinced at the minute.
I would say Chelsea this season tops every top six game. The home team has won the game. If anyone has won, just the home team. वो Chelsea did Tottenham draw था उसके अलावा mostly wins है and the home team has won. So that's why I
Yeah, but also I
because
don't want to talk about Chelsea Tottenham, man. Honestly, that was a tainted game with horrible refereeing
bro,
decisions. But
everyone knows उसमें क्या था, but
yeah, I
that
mean,
team came out and said it, so let's just forget that. उसके
yeah,
हाँ to back to this तो and United ने हाँ they won against big six teams but all of them were home और जो उनका away game था they lost. So let's see.
yeah. Let's see. Honestly, like I would love to be hopeful, but I'd rather be pessimistic and not expect anything. For me to not be disappointed if we go on to lose or if we go on to draw, because draw is not a good result. But I'll take it against United. It's better than a loss. But man, at Stamford Bridge, you should be winning against United. As a Chelsea fan, I have to be hopeful. I am very hopeful that we'll win. But realistically, based on the previous couple of seasons, I don't see that happening. But let's see. You never know.
Chelsea चेल्सी का अभी रिसेंट फॉर्म भी अच्छा है दे बीट 3-0 उसको मिलान को home and away
Yeah.
they beat Aston Villa 2-0 even though they didn't kind of deserve to win Kepa was the reason they won but फिर भी they've been winning Chelsea का फॉर्म अच्छा है they haven't lost since Potter came in ना
Oh yeah. No. No. No.
so they're winning good form there's money Mays form में Kepa playing amazing bro for some reason some
Yeah.
उसको कोई बाबा का मंत्र
Kappa is another topic, man.
but
Honestly, Kepa has been in the form of his life. I
hmm,
think he should keep. He should, if he keeps up this form, he should keep a clean sheet against United, no matter how well United play. And that might mean a 0-0, but could even mean Chelsea go on to win it with a thin margin, 1-0. Hopefully, so being a Chelsea fan, I have to hope for the best and hope for Kepa to show up like he has the past couple of games against United, and we stand a good chance of winning.
yeah, but United haven't been playing amazing. मतलब ऐसा नहीं United बहुत अच्छा खेल रही है. They scared
Yeah.
wins against that Pneumonia team. Played their
Yeah.
first team at home. The 95th या 94th minute उन्हें winner मारे में टॉम्बे ने आके. उससे पहले
Man,
away
I don't know.
they scraped 3-2. उस पे भी बच के निकले हैं. They won against Tottenham today, yesterday. क्या कहते हैं 2-0 but
Yeah.
Tottenham was shit. आप Tottenham that shouldn't even count. तो उसको तो हटा दो. टैक्टिक टीम को हटा दो.
Yeah.
उसके अलावा they've been scraping wins, so I feel like they're gonna struggle against Chelsea.
They should struggle against Chelsea. Coming from a Chelsea fan, of course, like I'd want Chelsea to do well, but the way they played against the bigger teams, I don't know what to expect. But realistically, I see a draw.
I'm hoping
Like,
for draw as an Arsenal fan. Both teams drop points. That's good. हमारे दोनों के against थोड़ा gap increase होगा. That's good
hmm,
for us, especially if we go on to win the game.
yeah,
So I'm hoping for a draw, but I realistically think Chelsea might make it.
yeah, I
2-1.
reckon
I would say
we
2-1.
we are the favorites. If you had to choose who the odds are with, it'd be Chelsea. But again, bookmakers don't win you matches. But let's see. Let's see.
I would say 2-1 Chelsea, honestly.
2-1 Chelsea, okay. Don't know. I don't know. I might be being a bit pessimistic with the results and whatnot, but I think 1-0. 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna score. They have enough firepower to score. But
Yeah, we have enough firepower to score, and United also have enough firepower to score, but the form that Kepa's in might just mean he can keep them out from scoring.
true, but Kepa, it's not like the defense isn't on form too. It's just Kepa. तुम लोग की defensive injuries भी थोड़ी सी हैं.
See, thing is, Silva got a rest last game, right?
Hmm,
And arguably, he's our best defender. Not arguably, he is our best defender.
he's your best defender. I mean,
So he comes in. Koulibaly starts. Koulibaly's been really good the past couple of games under Potter. Um, and maybe say Trevor Chalobah as right centre back or Azpilicueta as right centre back. It's really hard to predict Potter's teams, but I think we have with Silva coming in and Kepa being in the form that he is in. I think we have a good chance of keeping a clean sheet and keeping United from scoring. So I think 1-0 would be the way I go.
these teams भी तो नहीं है ना. Who do you think is gonna play right now?
Yeah, man. Like this happens season after season, but you run out of words to say to complain. It's just the way it is.
Mhm. Let's see. I'm still thinking, मैं सोच रहा हूँ इसको draw कर लूँ because I feel like losing Reece James, losing Fofana, like especially losing Reece James, Fofana तो छोड़ो, Reece James lose करना is big for Chelsea because attacking threat उनका major attacking threat है James.
Yeah, but the way that Chelsea have been playing, even without Reece James, has been very convincing. In the sense, like we do create chances. We are more direct than we were under Tuchel. So it's a change of system. It's a change of formation. Of course, Reece James is a big part of our attacking threat, but um, he's he's not the talisman.
हाँ, he's not true. But
But yeah,
नहीं, I'll stick with the 2-1. 2-1. तुम्हारी 1-0.
1-0. Aubameyang to score. Yeah, got a rest as well.
भाई मेरी
I don't know.
prediction is gonna flop in Chelsea. Let's see. So I'm not hoping for him to.
So far,
So far,
no predictions wrong, but so far.
he's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, bro, thing is, I don't know what it is, but he is such a good player. He's such a quality player. Like he'll be in the right position at the right time, and his link up play is really good. Like compared to what we've had in the past, like someone like this to have feels like a luxury. And to be honest, even if he doesn't score that many goals, as long as he can provide assists and bring other players into the game, I can't complain.
Fair enough. Well, he's playing decent,
Yeah.
especially since Potter came in. So can't really
Oh
say.
yeah.
मेरी prediction है, hopefully
I
inshallah.
mean, thing is, he only played like 60 minutes under Tuchel, to be fair.
हाँ ये भी है 59.
59 to be exact. No.
50 मार्क्स से पहले 1 घंटे से पहले निकाल दिया. वो यार एफपीएल लाइक ये मुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा टूकल और पॉटर लाइक नहीं पॉटर 59th मिनट पे क्यों चेंज करता है एफपीएल में यू गेट 1 पॉइंट 1 मिनट और से 1 पॉइंट और मिल जाएगा मुझे यार दे
Oh
दो मेरे को
man,
ऐसी ब्लैंक कर रहे
honestly,
और दे दो मेरे को यार
bro,
क्लीन शीट अगर
it
हो
was
रही है
the
तो
case.
मिडफील्डर है क्लीन शीट के पॉइंट मिल जाएंगे यार डिफेंडर है तो
अबे
क्लीन शीट के मिल जाएंगे
अबे ट्रेंड को क्लॉप ने सब्स्टिट्यूट किया था. I think they were keeping a clean sheet like three game weeks ago. I think someone had Trent. Quite a few people had Trent in our mini league, and I can because he was substituted 59th minutes. I can see a reason to complain because they were keeping a clean sheet. Only if he was on for one more minute, boom, you get the 6 points.
5 points one more minute and you get 5 points उसका 61 पे he gets off you have clean sheet secured and 2 points.
Yeah. See, clean sheet, he'll get 4 points. I'm not sure if he got a yellow card in that game or not, but
Imagine
5 or 6 points.
Imagine like he's gonna get 5 extra points. So like if he had one, he's gonna get six. Agar zero, imagine he had zero. He didn't get anything. And one more
Yeah,
he gets five.
yeah, fuck that, man. Like, honestly, FL can be a very tough game to handle sometimes. But speaking of Liverpool, speaking of Trent, what do you think Liverpool's gonna do against Nottingham Forest
Easy win.
this game week?
Easy win. I see the win.
Yeah, Forest look very
Very sure. They look like
vulnerable, bro, in defense. They're leaking goals. They don't look that good. All those 22 signings for, well,
and that's not वो एक अच्छी चीज भी नहीं है. 22 signings like jamming chemistry like once they start learning to play together season आधा हो चुका होगा. 22 new players bro.
but
Like
the thing is, like, as long as even though it might take them half a season to build that chemistry, but as long as they can stay above the relegation battle, that's enough for Nottingham Forest. That's a
that's
win.
enough for them.
For them, that's a successful season. So,
I see
uh,
the I
like against Liverpool, they won't do much. But of course, like against teams like Bournemouth, Southampton, Leicester, they can score points.
लेस्टर कोई तो बात ही नहीं करो इस सीजन.
Yeah, man. Leicester have been very horrible. I don't know what. I mean, I know what's wrong because the ownership didn't invest any money, and they arguably lost their two best players in the summer after marriage, which is Fofana and Schmeichel. I mean, you
They didn't
expect this to
replace
happen.
them. They didn't replace them. They sold Fofana for 80 mil. They sold him for 11 mil, and they didn't buy anyone. Can't blame Rodgers for that. Like exactly. उनका जो form है, आप you can't blame them. उन्होंने कोई reinforcements ही नहीं खरीदी.
Yeah, I mean, thing is, I think that's partly the reason why Rodgers hasn't been sacked so far because the ownership
Exactly.
knows that they didn't invest enough money
Exactly.
for Leicester to be where it used to be last season, say in the top 10 in the Premier League.
Yeah, और उससे before that, they were fighting for top four like 2-3 seasons in a row.
Yeah,
And they would bottle it end में, वो ऐसा भी नहीं था
yeah,
कि
they'd
they
always
wouldn't
bottle it
bottle.
and
They were
in the
all
end, but I think it's also been Vardy's form over the last season has really been he hasn't been up to the mark, the Vardy that we know, but that's because of age as well. Man's aging, that's only normal and natural, but you expect this kind of thing.
Now Brendan Rodgers मुझे as a manager लगता है he's a bottler, like he won't make it to the final, वो bottle कर देगा, like Liverpool वाला वो
I
season
mean, yeah,
ऐसे
I was just gonna say, Slippy G's slip was okay, but Brandon Rodgers as a manager to have, again, like you mentioned earlier, like to have drawn that game against Crystal Palace.
they were up 3-0 against Crystal Palace at half time and you conceded 3 goals on the counter, bro.
Yeah, man,
That's
like what could have been? What could have been?
what could have been, सीधी बात, अल्लाह का शुक्र है नहीं जीते.
Yeah, honestly, bro, the amount of noise this Merseyside makes when they win anything, fuck that,
फिर
man.
तो
I
आपको
mean,
पता है स्टोरेज बेस्ट अगर हो जाता.
yeah, everyone's best ever, bro. जो भी इनकी टीम में आता है best ever. Like there's no question of maybe the best player in the Premier League in that position for that season. No, best ever in
बेस्ट
that position.
फीलिंग
Yeah, like La Liga's obsolete, Serie A's obsolete. The only league that
ऑब्सोल्युटली.
exists in the world is the Premier League, and it's not like any other team has a right back that's good enough. Like fuck off, man. Like I mean,
राइट.
no joke.
आपने स्पेसिफिकली बात की, नजर आ रहा है आपका हेटरेट किसकी तरफ जा रहा है,
Yeah, Trent,
स्पेशली
bro,
चेल्सी
best
फैन,
ever, bro.
रीस
Trent,
जेम्स
best
फैन.
ever. See, me being a Reece fan, I am entitled to say all this because even after the season Trent had last season, right? Reece James was injured through, say, like 1/4 of the season, and he still got as many goal contributions as Trent did. And these guys still have the balls to say that Trent had a better season than Reece James. Okay, arguably they did get to the UCL final, understood, but they didn't win it.
The
If they
team
won
had
it,
a better season, not his Arnold. The team had a better season.
team had a better season. There's no doubt about that. But it's just that, like, for them to say that Trent was better than Reece James last season goes goes without any evidence.
शुरू में
See,
last season when Chelsea was flying high, they were like top by November. So Reece James and
yeah,
Silva were in the form of their lives, bro. They were तबाही
mm.
कर रहे थे bro. And they both got injured, and then Chelsea fell off.
It's just Chilwell and his injury just was at the wrong time. It's just whenever we're doing so well against Italian side, I don't know what it is, right? Juventus winning 4-0, Chile gets injured. Milan this season winning 3-0, James gets injured. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's a syndrome. Maybe we should
नहीं
steer clear of
खिलाते Italian teams.
Italian league and their
वो
fucking
जादू
team.
करता है.
जादू करते कसम से, bro. It's the Yaya Toure, Pep syndrome.
So
But
coming back to
think,
Liverpool, क्या prediction?
yeah, I think simple. Say 3-0.
I would go 2-0. I don't see them scoring that many goals. उनके attack भी थोड़ी out of form है.
Nunes looks good. I think I'm
Yeah.
backing Nunes to get like a couple of goals or a couple of goal involvements. Because I'm thinking of getting him on my FPL. You never know.
हाँ.
हारिस भाई आपको तो पता ही है.
Differential आ रहे हैं. ऐसे न्यूनेस ने goals मारे अभी पिछले 2-3 game weeks में he scored against West Ham and Arsenal 3 games 2 goals.
Yeah, he looks good.
I don't see them scoring more than 2 goals maybe because इतने inform लग नहीं रही उनकी starting वो.
But it takes Salah.
Even Jota is injured now. Diaz is
Yeah.
injured now. So Salah or kind of looks out of form, but I hope he scores. I have him in my FPL. तो मतलब
Yeah.
नहीं करेगा तो कप्तान है.
Naughty.
कप्तान नहीं रखा तो इतना वो नहीं है.
Yeah, but I think
That's up to them.
they'll do well against Nottingham Forest. I think Salah might have a field day in that game, but let's see.
Yeah.
I hope Nunes does because obviously,
Next.
yeah. But
Coming to his competitor, Haaland.
yeah, I mean, oh, what a joke! What a joke of a comparison,
Right.
man. That comparison has not aged well. A month, 2 months in the season, like what?
Debate खत्म हो गया.
Yeah, it was over before it ever began. The
Exactly.
3 first game weeks, and that's it. Boom, boom.
Haaland ने सबके against debate खत्म कर दी. He is the best striker in the world right now.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like that goes without saying, man. Like the guy's a machine.
Robot.
And speaking of Haaland, we move on to Man City and Brighton. What do you think he's gonna do against Brighton?
I think he's gonna score 2 goals. मुझे तो लग रहा है 2 गोल आ रहे हैं रेस because he didn't score against Liverpool. उसकी हटी हुई होगी, सड़ी हुई उसके, उसने कोपेनहेगन के अगेंस्ट गोल नहीं मारा, फिर लिवरपूल के अगेंस्ट गोल नहीं मारा, तो अब बंदे
Oof,
की सड़ जाएगी अब वो रेस्ट
oof.
पे है ना, सिटी को रेस्ट because they don't have any midweek fixture, only team who don't have a midweek fixture.
I don't think Haaland started against Copenhagen though.
He didn't.
No, I don't think so. I think he came on as a substitute, but I don't think he started because Pep rested him for the Liverpool game, which obviously didn't pay off. But you know,
I was happy. हमें तो यही दुआ थी हमारी लिवरपूल जीत जाए, 4 points gap.
oh man,
City and Arsenal.
fuck that game, bro. I was really hoping for City to win.
What a
I
game,
just want a shit
what a
on
game.
Arsenal fans parade, man.
What a game though, honestly. Very
Yeah,
fun.
what a good game.
Very
What a
fun.
good game. Yeah, top entertainment, top.
Hmm.
But coming back to the topic, like I think Haaland, yeah, like you said, 2 goals at least.
3-0.
Captain FPL, man's on
Second
fire
player.
at the minute.
Second
Like,
player.
bro, I don't think I'd consider another captain unless Haaland is injured. That's the shape. That's it.
That's it. Haaland.
Enough said.
Forget
Like,
it.
yeah, I mean, why do you even have to debate captaining anyone else beside Haaland? It's kind of
नुकसान है.
a no-brainer at this point. Yeah. But I think one other player for City who's having a great season so far, but is clearly overshadowed by Haaland is Foden. Foden's been really good this season, bro. Like the way he started this season, he looks like he's gonna be a menace for City after Haaland.
Liverpool as well, जो disallow हो गया था.
Yeah, the goal that was disallowed. What do you think about that though? Like,
It was a
just
foul.
to briefly discuss it.
It was a foul. उसने Fabinho को पूरा खींचा था ना.
Is that your inner Arsenal fan speaking, or is that the neutral point of view?
The neutral point of view, I think it was a foul in the window. Like, fair enough.
I think, man,
He pulled his shirt.
it is a foul. It is a foul. I wanted to be a devil's advocate, but it is a foul from there. Like you pull anyone's shirt, that's a foul. Like
उसने खींच के गिराया, like ना नजर आया कि बहुत एक्सटेंसिव, like उसने फोर्स यूज किया है कि वो हल्का नहीं था, उसने फोर्स करके पीछे खींचा है. So that's a foul. गिर पकड़ के खींच रहे हो तो foul तो. Especially VAR अगर चेक कर रहा है, if you look at it, replay में देखते रहो और foul ही लगता है any day.
Yeah, but what do you think of Brighton as a defense under their new management? Like they've done pretty decent so far.
They've done pretty decent so far. Honestly, I was expecting them to fall off after quarter left because on paper team इतनी अच्छी नहीं लगती जितनी वो खेलते हैं. Like the coach sets them up in the way they play. So I thought they were gonna fall off, but they've been doing decent. But I don't think they're gonna do anything. City at home, 1 week rest, 3-0, 4-0, easy. I would say 3-0.
Yeah, I think that's an easy 3-0. Like, well, not an easy 3-0, but yeah, 3-0 is on the cards definitely. I think Brighton, ever since Cucurella and Graham Potter have left, they do look good, but they don't look the same because, well, those are the two men responsible for where they finished last season as well. Graham Potter more than Cucurella, but it's a big loss. I can't start to feel or think what Brighton fans are thinking for Chelsea, man. Honestly, what the fuck, bro? Like, imagine that's like saying Reece James left to Real Madrid and Tuchel left to Real Madrid. Like, I'd be so fucking pissed, bro. Like, I would have hated Madrid to have done that, but that's an analogy, so I can't begin to feel what they think against Chelsea. But yeah, let's see.
Go on through other fixtures, the rest of them. So
yeah, I mean that's the pick of the bunch, but we'll briefly discuss all the other ones.
Yeah.
Prediction 3-0.
Everton
again? Everton against Newcastle.
No, Crystal Palace.
Against Crystal Palace. Oh man. I think Crystal Palace win. I think 2-1.
2-1.
What do you say?
Crystal Palace 2-0. Gaeta clean sheet.
Oh, yeah. The inner FPL coming out.
Aston Villa, Brentford.
Oof. Brentford. Where is it though? Who's home?
Aston Villa.
Villa. Yeah, still Brentford.
Still Brentford. Let's check. They might not even
Yeah,
score. No, they
3-1,
2-1 Brentford.
3-1 Brentford.
Leeds Fulham. Good game.
Leeds Fulham. Oof, man, whose home ground is it? Is it Craven
Leeds.
Cottage or Ellen Road?
Ellen Road.
Oof, yeah, Leeds win 2-1.
That was
Mitrovic,
3-2. Open game. No,
open game.
actually 2-1. Because I would go 2-1. 2-all. I would go 2-all because Leeds is not that prolific in front of goal आजकल, but it's going to be very open. Newcastle, Fulham concedes chances, Leeds concedes chances. Very open.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But I think Brentford have been in good form, so let's see. Reckon.
Wolves, Leicester.
Wolves, Leicester. Leicester. Where is it though?
Wolves.
King Power.
नहीं. Wolves.
Wolves. In that case, Wolves actually. I think it'll be a very boring game. Wolves are not that reputable in front of goal. It actually might be a draw. It might be 1-1, 1-all.
Go 1-1.
Yeah.
और आखिरी फिक्चर नहीं आखिरी नहीं Spurs Newcastle.
Spurs, Newcastle. Oof, that's a tricky one, man. Where is it?
Spurs. Tottenham.
Spurs. 1-0 Spurs.
1-all.
1-all.
Not
Yeah, I can kind of see where you're coming from. I would agree with you 100%.
1-all. Because I feel like Tottenham's not been playing that good. They've been scrapping wins, but Newcastle अच्छी है.
Actually, you know what? I'll go against the grain and I'll say 2-1 Newcastle.
Can
Yeah,
be
I think.
I won't rule it out. मैं ये नहीं बोल सकता कि नहीं आपका गलत होगा मतलब बहुत चांस है. और
I
फिर
think
आखिरी
Newcastle scrap it.
वेस्ट हैम बोर्नमथ.
Oh, man. Where is it?
लंदन स्टेडियम.
Yeah, West Ham.
वेस्ट हैम
2-1.
2-1. I would say that too. So that's all for the Premier League fixtures for this game week.
Yeah. So that is it for our
Predictions.
first podcast. But what we'll do is we'll go through in our next podcast our predictions and who got what right and discuss our FPL points then and reflect on the game week, review what happened in the game week, all the significant events of the week. But please do spare a minute for a like, share, comment, and subscribe. We will be eternally grateful.
जरूरी है सब करना.
जरूरी है. Please, please.
Okay.
Chalo, bhai. Thank you for watching this podcast. It's great speaking to you, bro.
On Monday for the reviews.
Let's do it.
अब ख्याल रखिएगा बोल भाई अपना.
Yeah. आप अपना ख्याल रखिएगा. I'll see you in a bit, bro.
Peace
Bye.
out.